Hello, IST-110. My name is Siri, and I'm here at the request of Team 13 members Brian Lane, Jason Johnson, and Joe Bosh, to present their video on the iPad, the revolutionary tablet computer created by Apple. However, before we begin, we'd like to give a brief overview of the company, starting from its humble beginnings in the garage of co-founder Steve Jobs.
Apple Inc. was born from the friendship between Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. Jobs' personality was a combination of extreme emotional volatility and an intense motivation for personal success. On the other end of the spectrum, Wozniak was quiet and mild-mannered. Both men fostered a love for technology and a drive to innovate in the up-and-coming field. When Wozniak began attending the same computer club meetings that Jobs frequented, the two began working together on a new machine, combining Wozniak's unrivaled technical prowess with Jobs' fierce idealism to build a computer that was both affordable and usable by the average consumer. Thus, Apple Computer was born. Since those days spent slaving away over circuit boards and microprocessor design in Jobs' parents' garage, Apple has come a long way. Despite a temporary lull in progress that could have spelled the end of the company, Apple bounced back under Jobs' leadership, eventually becoming the most valuable brand, not just in the tech industry, but in the world. Apple was distinguished from its rivals because of the significance it placed on the design and aesthetics of its products, in addition to the technical specs. All of Apple's success led up to the release of the iPad on January 27, 2010. During a special event with the headline, "Come See Our Latest Creation," Jobs stood on stage and mused on about a product that would bridge the gap between the smartphone and the laptop. The netbook, he said, was just a cheap laptop with poor display and outdated software. Instead, Apple opted to design the iPad, a tablet computer in keeping with Apple's reputation for clean, unobtrusive design combined with outstanding technical capabilities. As of October 2013, 170 million iPads have been sold, and as new Apple CEO Tim Cook said during his October 22nd keynote address, the iPad is the catalyst responsible for the creation of the entire tablet market, which it now dominates. In fact, 81% of tablet users own an iPad, making it 4 times as popular as every other tablet on the market combined. An impressive 475,000 applications have been built specifically for the iPad. It is, in no uncertain terms, the ultimate portable computing experience, and for good reason. To get a better idea of what makes the iPad so successful, we will now turn our focus to the hardware and design of the device.
This is the all-new Apple iPad Air, also referred to as the iPad 5, the 5th generation of tablet computers by Apple. The iPad Air and its internal components are housed in a 7.5mm thick aluminum alloy body. The iPad Air weighs in at a mere 1 pound in weight, is 28% lighter, and 20% thinner than its predecessors. The iPad Air incorporates a Retina 9.7-inch display with 20 by 48 by 1536 resolution with over 3.1 million pixels. All of this is powered by the all-new A7 1.4 GHz dual-core microprocessor with 64-bit architecture running Apple's legendary iOS 7 that brings desktop computing power to the tablet computing family. The iPad Air has a 10-hour battery life. The iPad Air also has 1 GB of RAM and can be purchased depending on the user's needs with either 16, 32, 64, or 128 GB of flash memory storage. Apple iPad's image and video capturing features are legendary. The Apple iPad Air continues its legacy with its 1.2-megapixel FaceTime 720p HD camera and the 5-megapixel iSight camera that records video at 1080p HD. Rounding this all off is Siri, the intelligent personal assistant and knowledge navigator. The technical specifications just outlined are but a few of the reasons why Apple has been and will continue to be the leader in tablet computing now and the foreseeable future.
With the user-friendly interface, everyone from toddlers to adults can use the iPad. With hundreds of thousands of apps available for download, the iPad offers something to everyone. Over the years, the iPad has found its way into many different aspects of society, from surfing the web on the couch to classrooms, boardrooms, and even hospitals. The iPad is a valuable asset to many people. From the #1 gaming app of all times, Angry Birds, to Candy Crush, Heads Up, Words with Friends, just to name a couple, the iPad can be a great escape from daily stresses by allowing the user to get swept away in a game, movie, or even a good book. Utilizing the embedded camera within the iPad, Apple developed FaceTime. FaceTime not only allows the user to chat, but also provides the user the ability to see loved ones near and far. FaceTime can also be utilized in a boardroom connecting businesses across the world. FaceTime is not the only use of the iPad within the business setting. From distribution, materials monitoring, training, ordering, and even point of sale, many businesses have changed the way they run day-to-day activities due to the iPad. In the classroom, the iPad is changing how students learn. By replacing textbooks with iPads, the learning experience is expanding both inside and outside of the classroom. iPads are making the experience more interactive, immersive, and engaging. It has been shown that when students are more engaged, they are more motivated and they perform better. With the portability of the iPad, many hospitals have begun to utilize this valuable device. Physicians can easily utilize the iPad at the patient's bedside. Here they can review the latest lab results with the patient. Physicians can recall the patient's radiology exam report, as well as the actual images, allowing the physician to educate the patient without leaving the patient's side. At the bedside, the physician can update the patient's chart and order follow-up exams if need be.
Clearly, the iPad has a lot of features that set it apart from your average tablet computer. We hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative. Thanks for watching.